Hi class, welcome back to this History Deep Dive. Now when we think of the first Thanksgiving in America, most of us picture the famous 1621 feast between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag of Plymouth. And this event is often seen as the origin of our Thanksgiving tradition. And it is. But what if I told you that the first recorded Thanksgiving in America actually happened 2 years earlier in 1619, and not in Massachusetts, but in Virginia? Today we're going to explore this lesser-known piece of history. Now, in December of 1619, 38 English settlers had arrived at Berkeley Hundred, a plantation along the James River in the Virginia colony. And they had been sent by the Virginia Company of London to establish a new settlement. Now, upon arrival, they carried out a special ceremony, one of thanksgiving to God for the safe voyage that they had experienced to the New World. But unlike the feast celebrated by the Pilgrims, this Thanksgiving in Virginia was a more solemn affair. It was a religious event. The group held a prayer service to thank God for their safe passage, as instructed by the Virginia Company. And their instructions specifically stated that this day of Thanksgiving should be held annually and perpetually thereafter. Now, on December 4th, 1619, these settlers at Berkeley Hundred held the first official recorded day of Thanksgiving in what today is the United States. The settlers offered prayers of gratitude and likely shared a simple meal, though no detail of what they ate or what foods they had were either it wasn't recorded or those records have been lost. We don't know what they ate or specifically what they did. But while this Thanksgiving didn't involve a grand feast with Native Americans like the one at Plymouth, it is still recognized as the first official act of Thanksgiving in America. And just like the Pilgrims, the settlers in Virginia faced immense challenges in those earliest days. Harsh conditions, limited supplies, conflict with the local native tribes. It wasn't an easy go of it. So, why isn't the 1619 Thanksgiving in Virginia more widely known? Well, part of the reason is the Plymouth Pilgrim story. That's going to mark their peaceful relations with the Wampanoag tribe, and of course it's an iconic feast, and it's really become very romanticized over time. The Pilgrims' Thanksgiving was later promoted in New England as the origin of the holiday, and by the time Thanksgiving becomes a national celebration in the 19th century, the 1619 event has largely faded from memory. Now, however, in recent years, efforts have been made to recognize the significance of that 1619 Thanksgiving in Virginia. Today, Berkeley Plantation, the site of the original Berkeley Hundred, commemorates this early Thanksgiving event with annual reenactments and ceremonies. So it's not completely forgotten. So, while the 1621 Thanksgiving at Plymouth holds a special important place in American history, it wasn't the first. The settlers at Virginia in 1619 celebrates the first Thanksgiving on their own, and that deserves to be remembered as a key part of America's early colonial history and Southern history as well. So thanks for joining me on this quick deep dive into a lesser-known chapter in our history, and that of the first Thanksgiving in Virginia in 1619. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you down the road as we continue this subject, and let me know if there's something that you'd like to know more about. You guys take care. See you down the road.